Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day outside, so let's roll up our sleeves and get dirty. So right now I'm preparing the post for my Ampalaya trellis. I am using a metallic base. Then I will attach the wooden structure right into the metal post. Okay, back to my workbench. This time I'm going to prepare and assemble the top portion of the trellis. I would prefer to assemble here on the ground rather than assemble on top of the post. I think it's much easier for me to do it and see if it's going to work. The problem is that you need to measure it right, otherwise it's gonna be a mess later. So yeah, I measure it twice, cut once. Okay, now that the frame is secured, we are going to wrap it around with netting. So I purchased this from the local store with about 6 to 8 inches in mesh size. So I'm just gonna be starting to put on top and then wrap it around the back side. That is where my ampla is going to crawl or gapangan. Let's see how it's gonna end up. Okay, so this time I initially put it right in the front area, so I'm gonna transplant it closer to the back side, so malapit sa net, so it's gonna be, it will be easy for them to spread out on the nettings. And there you go. One task is done. Now we're jumping to another one. Okay, jump into the next task. So here I am removing the shorter bamboo sticks. By the way, we have a lot of squirrels in our area, so what they do is play around with those pots and the garden. So yeah, so I use those initially to protect the seedlings. So this time I'm using about 6 feet bamboo sticks. I use 5 poles in here as a base or trellis for my sitaw or the long beans. So I have about 2 pots of this, and the rest are for my tomatoes. Okay, I'm back to my work table. So this time I'm preparing to make my own version of tomato plant support. So I need to make 4 steaks and the braces. Yep, after a couple of weeks, you can see that it's growing. The eggplant is getting better, but I'm not so happy with the mustasa. Just went to flowering stage. I'm not sure what happened there, so yeah, I need to replant. The kangkong is getting better. It's growing nicely. Today is the 15th of September. It's fall season. It's getting cold at night. So a few more weeks and all these plants is gonna be dead. See the yellow leaves on sitaw. Season over, and by around March, that's the start of planting season. Okay, it's learning session time. So you see those black spots on the bottom of the tomatoes, right? Bulok. So based on Google, lots of reasons for that. And so in my situation, the most applicable is one, intermittent or inconsistent, I would say, watering. But I know I water every other day or every day sometimes. So that is something that I disregarded for now. And so another one is calcium deficiency. Right, calcium deficiency. So what we can do is try the crushed eggshells. That's right, folks, crushed eggshells, and look at the result after 2-3 weeks. Better, a lot better. Good looking tomatoes. Hope you learned from it, folks. Thank you.